Welcome back to Classic Tales in Minutes, where timeless stories come alive. Today, we journey to the 17th century England with Lorna Doone, a tale of love, revenge, and mystery. In Chapter 1, we meet John Reed, a 12-year-old boy returning home from school. But joy turns to sorrow. His father has been murdered by notorious Doone clan, a group of outlaws feared across Exmoor. This tragedy sets the stage for John's lifelong struggle with justice and vengeance. In Chapter 2, take us deeper into the wild moors. John, now older, discovers the hidden valley of the dunes. There, he meets Lorna, a beautiful girl living among criminals. Despite the danger, his secretly bonds begin to form between them, hinting at a forbidden love that could change everything.
Milady Dougal,
Won't you call me Lorna?
if you command it.
Command?
In Chapter 3, John Red explains how the Doone Valley, once noble, degraded into a family of feared outlaws who live in the covered valley in Exmoor. The countryside is paralyzed with their raids and robberies. Nobody dares to confront them. He and John Fry even witness one of their midnight attacks, which shows their power and ruthlessness. In Chapter 4 brings tragedy when John's father is murdered by the Doones on his way home from a market. His mother, sorrowful and angry, bravely goes to the Doone Valley, and, in an appeal for justice, boldly talks to the leader of the Doones, Sir Ensor Doone. Despite her fearless words, she is handed a bag of money and must return home powerless, yet unharmed. In Chapter 5, the narrator gives the history of the Doone clan, how Sir Ensor Doone and his followers, after losing their states during political disturbances, settled unlawfully in the distant valley. As years went by, the dangerous men took to robbery and violence, so that the Doones became a lawless, dangerous power in these parts.
In these chapters, John Riggs becomes close to Lorna and discovers more about her life in Doone Valley. He realizes she's not just a girl. She is the granddaughter of Sir Ensor Doone, the leader of Doone. Being together, their families are enemies. John and Lorna secretly fall in love. Marshall Ensign dies. The power passes to Carver Doone, who is a cruel and wants Lorna from himself. John steals everything to protect her and tries to take her away from the valley. After many dangers, he finally brings to the 17 and learns that Lorna is actually a rich and noble lady who has neighbor when she has a child. The story becomes more dramatic. John joins the fight, start the Doones and try to win Lorna's phantom and peace place from his family.
But how can John tell Lorna that she belongs to the most famous families in England? After 2 weeks, John told Lorna the situation, and Lorna only said, "I love you." They were dreaming about the future and their wedding, but after one day, John appeared in the house, and Lorna had gone with her uncle Irvandine to London. They still alive in fear of another attack from the Doones, and now the soldiers had gone. They had no help. The main reason of the attack was Lorna, but she had gone, and now we are sure that Cabot hated John with all his heart. Wherever the King Charles II died, and we know that everyone argued over who is the new king. And soon the fight began. In June, the fight became more serious and the rebels started a war, where Tom Faggus had gone to join the rebels. John helped his sister Annie and bring back Tom, but the soldiers of the king thought that he was one of the rebels and catch him and bring it to London. In London was Lorna, and John couldn't see her because he was a prisoner, and he was not allowed to move around the city. But when he did, he heard everybody in London speaking about Lady Lorna Doone. They spoke of her beauty and how rich is her. With fear and hope, John went to Eyre Brandy's house. He was taken upstairs, where in a little room was Lorna, more beautiful than ever. After 1 year, they met Lorna, and their love is still alive. But their question was, why Lorna did not write one letter to John all this time? And the answer was Jeannie. Jeannie did not send any letter that Lorna had written to John, because she thinks that Lorna should marry a grand lord, not a poor farmer from Exmoor. After days, the soldiers of General Stiglitz were ready for the attack. Only 5 of us were dead, but the only Doone that was missing was Cabot. After the war, Eyre Brandy was dead, and Lorna came to Exmoor, where I proposed marriage to her, and she accepted. In our wedding, I felt something was wrong, when the black eyes of Lorna closed and the sound of the gun trespassed her. It was Cabot. I go for revenge, and after the fight, Cabot was without energy and fell down in blood black. I go so fast home, where Ruth was taking care of Lorna. After days, Ruth came into my room and told me if I was ready to see my wife. Lorna entered to the room and hugged me and put her warm young face against mine. I felt alive coming back to me. Year by year, her beauty and her love-kindness grew greater, and after all this time and all that was happened to us, she is still my Lorna Doone.
Lorna Doone shows how love can change hatred. John Reed grows from a greedy boy into a brave man, guided by honor. Meeting Lorna, a gentle soul among dangerous people, teaches him that true character isn't defined by family or fear. Their stories remind us that courage and compassion can change everything in the darkest paths.
Does anyone know of any reason why these two people should not be joined in holy matrimony? Speak now, or forever hold your peace. Do you, Sir John Reed, take Lorna, Lady Dougal, to be thy lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Lorna, take Sir John Reed to be thy lawful wedded husband?
I do.
The ring? Then I now pronounce you man and wife. That which God hath joined together, let no man put asunder.